Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Capcan and today we're going to be talking about a very lucrative farming strategy for Atlas if you do have a powerful character. So for not really good characters, this strategy is not going to be viable, but if your character blasts all the rares that it can that it sees, then this strategy will be for you and it will reward you a ton of currency. So basically, this strategy revolves mostly around Harbingers, Beyond, and Delirium, which means that we're gonna be spawning a lot of monsters and a lot of rares. We're gonna have a lot of raw currency and raw rewards from them, and then we do have a lot of Harbingers combined with Scarabs and all the talents. We're gonna spawn more than 10 Harbingers per map, and they will have all the juicy rewards that are possible, basically. So yeah, and we're gonna get a lot of scarabs from this strategy too, because we do have a lot of rare monsters, and this amplified artifacts talent gives us rare monsters in your maps have increased chance to drop scarabs per monster modifier affecting them. So yeah, this is strategy for you to farm on very high tier maps where all the map drops are valuable, where all the good scarabs can drop as well, and where all the basically in general you want to farm this content at tier 16s. Why in particular this strategy is good? Most of the strategies now will revolve around using scarabs, and scarabs are quite volatile in terms of their prices. Now we do have some strategies that popped off in recent days, and scarabs for them went from 25 chaos to 140, for example, as it is with strong boxes and with ambush. Now, with all the volatility around the scarab markets, around people looking for new tactics and strategies for farms, scarab market is one of the most important parts for you to know which strategy is good or not, because if prices are already inflated and if prices are already quite high and people know the strat, then that strat is most likely way less lucrative than it was before, and you need to find all those places for you to find new strategies that are not yet solved as much and that scarabs are cheaper than they are in their counterparts. So basically, scarabs for Harbinger are cheap. We are not going to be using scarab of Warthos. We're going to be using 2 Harbinger scarabs that are going for 6 chaos now. Harbinger scarab of Discernment, one of them 3 chaos, and scarab of Regency 3 chaos. 3 chaos. So we are spawning a lot of Harbingers just with our nodes, with talent nodes, with Kirak mission. That costs a bit of chaos too, and with 2 Harbinger scarabs that are 6 chaos each. Then we are improving quality of our currency shards with Scarab of Discernment. It will convert all the types of currencies that are dropping in that particular area to 1. So this will be a bit of a gamble, because sometimes you will have good currency, sometimes you will have bad currency shards, but whenever you're gonna get good and fractured orbs, for example, then that will be very powerful just in raw output from Harbingers. Now, the Scarab of Regency gives you 50% chance to replace all the regular Harbingers to Harbinger bosses, and they are way better. They drop a lot more, and we do have additional 25% from our talent. These are additive, so you will have 75% chance for your regular Harbingers to be replaced by bosses. Now, we do sustain some Harbinger Scarab drops with talent here, but you need to keep an eye on different types of scarabs. For example, ambush scarabs are quite high in terms of prices, so you may want to take this node as well, so that you will have higher chance of acquiring them and then selling them for 50s, 100 ks. Ambush scarabs are quite wild now, and there are these talents for different types of scarabs are quite close, so I would recommend you to keep a close eye on prices for different types of these scarabs, and if some of them are consistently high, then take them. A Harbinger in particular here will not give us high rewards, and it will not save us a lot of chaos. It is just for utility and for us to have comfort, not needing to buy as much of them. necessarily. Now then, we are of course taking as much increases to our map tier drops with talents like these. So bold undertakings here, it's just the only path for us to take these 3 talents, because we don't want overloaded circuits, we don't want back to basics, so that's why it is here. Now singular focus gives us 200% more chance for our maps to be dropped as favored maps. Non-favored maps found in your maps drop as basic currency items. This one in particular may break some additional value income for you, so it is more of a questionable thing to take. If you want again more comfort and rolling only one single type of map, and you want more of them, then take this for sure. If you don't want this and you want more raw currency, and you are interested in selling different types of maps, then this may this may reduce your output a little bit. So think about singular focus for yourself. Now, otherwise, we're taking some scarab talents that are increasing their chance to drop. We're going for increases to map modifiers. We do have 100% chance to spawn Delirium and beyond, with how all the chances to spawn on small talents being increased in this league. And then we do have all the blockings for other mechanics in here that give us additional baseline chance that then brings us to 100% chance of Delirium and beyond. And Delirium and beyond are gonna spawn, especially like, Delirium on top of Harbingers is going to spawn a lot of beyond monsters that are very hard to kill, but that give us a lot of good rewards too. And there are quite a lot of rare mobs too, which will amplify our amplified artifacts talent that gives us additional chance to get scarabs from rare monsters. So basically, this strategy is quite hard, but it is very rewarding. As you see here, we're taking some of the most powerful nodes for red influence, of course, because we are interested in farming high tier maps. And then, it's mostly that. Then of course increased effect of modifiers on our maps is quite powerful too. And then remarkable relics, scarabs found in your maps are more likely to be less common varieties. With us dropping a lot of scarabs from those rares, it is quite important for them to be as high of a quality as possible. And this is mostly the strategy. So thanks for watching, hope you're having a good time. Bye.